The Street Sharks are back, but should they be? As this week, Street Sharks #1 makes its debut. It's written by Stephanie Williams, with art by Ariel Medel, and is one of the many cartoon series from the 80s and 90s to make its return in comic book form. How this one go? Let's take a look. What is very apparent right away is that this reads and looks like an episode of the show that is now existing in comic book form 30 years later. Ariel Medel's cartooning has the design of these characters down, both in action and the few moments that exist in between all that action. And the colors have that 90s flair as well. The aesthetics here will scratch that nostalgia itch, but is there anything beyond nostalgia? Not necessarily. It's constructed well enough in the way it introduces characters and the story beats, but as stated, it reads like an episode of a kid's cartoon show that wasn't all that good to begin with, beyond the barrage of catchphrases, which are admittedly pretty fun. I understand and agree with the notion not to make an adult or mature version of this property, but at the same time, it is squarely geared for kids and no one else. And would kids today even care or find appeal in a story that is so drenched in 90s vernacular? My experience says no, but others may differ. I want to claim that this is a poorly made book, simply one that lacks substance, mainly because, like many Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle clones, there wasn't much substance to begin with beyond the initial concept. If you want a comic that feels like an episode of the old show, you will get exactly that. Personally, I was more concerned with how awful it would have to be to drive on roads, street sharks horrifically destroyed for no reason, the byproduct of old age, I assume.